Hey everyone, Scarp here. Continuing this Dual Sclerosis Gemini 2 playthrough with Aqua. I did make a couple of text updates, not all of them, because things were breaking when I tried to make them, so... I did not fully get to make all of the text updates I wanted to, which is unfortunate. Oh well. Right now I'm sad with my hand because I have some unfortunate cards in it, but that's okay. You. Decent. An Octoburster, huh? Not a bad card to have for your deck because it lets you fuse into Aqua Dragons so easily. But we'll just go straight into Twin-Headed and chomp on whatever card this is. Why did he move a Fire Eye forward? Okay. Not a good choice, but it was the one that this AI made, so... He's also not really played any Equips, which is unfortunate, because I want him to play Equip. Because I want the Equips. I know this is decently large, so... I don't know what the effect is on Boulder Tortoise. Key maze. Cool. Actually, a very underrated effect, because it's on key maze, honestly. But that effect is actually exceedingly good at being able to get rid of some things sometimes. Like your opponent's barreling down on you with stuff that is relatively large. It can be a pretty good answer if the thing is like an MBD and has bad defense or something. Ooh, that's really good. The Wall of Illusion effect is great removal, so... I flipped this up for the extra 4 experience, so... And a Drollbird. Oh, I'm playing against my own deck, not the Roaring Ocean Snake deck. That's why he's not using Equip. Whoops. That's okay. There are decent cards in our deck, so the ability to grab them from him is also pretty nice. And he did play Spring of Rebirth, so I guess I can save state here. Octoburster isn't bad. And Drollbird's good, so go for the Spring of Rebirth. Really, I care about the Equip, because the Equips are the only thing I can't easily duplicate, so... Oh, I should probably put that Spring of Rebirth in my deck, but it's okay. I'll do it after this game. So, anyone try out the mod yet? Anyone like the changes so that you can actually see what cards do now? Anybody? I could take a little damage with this play, but I might end up creating a creature that I can just hit really easily to cause lethal damage. But he let me put it in defense, so that's good too. Might as well. I don't have to fuse into Giant Turtle that feeds on flames, by the way. I just do it because I get the pyre out of my hand. Turtles have similar effects, but fine. Sir! You were supposed to kill it so it got eternally spellbound. Not make yourself into a laughingstock. It's... Oh, man. I am just going to flip this and pass a turn. I know I cost myself summoning power, I know things, but it's okay. Hopefully that Roaring Ocean Snake goes right into that Rock Ogre Grotto like this. Sometimes you play your opponent for a complete fool. And now that Roaring Ocean Snake is no longer a problem. And this is no longer... Now it's not going to be a problem anyways, because I made a Aqua Dragon. Aren't Aqua Fusions fun? Rude. I mean, to be fair, if I draw a Thunder, that actually is helpful for me, or it just doesn't change things for me. I did not draw a Thunder. Unfortunate. Cursebreaker? Okay. Well, if you don't kill my one-eyed shield dragon with this change slime, I will make a Sea King dragon. If you do kill it, I'm going to hit you for a lot of damage over your change slime. This is not really a winning situation for you. All Aquas? Okay. We'll do this. It was lethal without this, by the way. Just realizing I had plenty of lethal, but I did want to deal with this 30,000-year white turtle. Hey, we got the power of Kaishin. Oh, I should have saved. Just to make sure. I don't want to be here any extra time. Hemseal's not terrible. If I hit the Ring of Rebirth, I'll take it. And I can duplicate Change Slime really easily if I actually want to. But I think this might be way more than enough for what I actually wanted to go farm. We have tons of options in this deck right now, and it's really solid. I don't think I want Aqua Snake. Sea Cayman's a little bit overkill for what I want to do. It's really slow. Also, the rock, I don't really like Boulder Tortoise, and otherwise they don't exactly fuse great. So we'll do that and that. Monster Recovery can go for Time Steal, and Hanawa can go for Octoburster. This Ika Boon can go too if I have anything that's decent. Beast King of the Swamp, just a way better Ika Boon. Yeah, we have options. This is one of my favorite starter decks, so it's no surprise that I have one of my favorite, like, this is one of the favorite decks you can make. We'll end up farming Mako some more when we get to him, but for now this should be more than enough for a little bit. Okay, so, starting the game, now that we're 40 minutes in. If you've seen Gemini 2 before, you know what Taya has. She is packing Annoy You to Death deck. Good thing there is no, she doesn't have a card like, what was the one in the TCG? That every time you gain life point, your opponent loses, like, some amount of life points? Man, she'd kill you super quick with that. Our hand is, juicing. We have a very large twin-headed. Not that Taya cares, but... Yeah, knowing your twin-headed Thunder Dragon fusions, pretty good, honestly. So my plan is to summon in front of me and try to get him to crash over the Neko Gal to his side. Oh. Well, guess that's not happening. None of these are that good. Wetha has probably the best effect. I mean, I guess I can just use the Kraken to make her life a little bit more miserable. Also, I should figure out what I'm going to use as my deck leader. Octoburster is probably the first candidate, since I have a bunch of them. Although Fire Kraken would be funny. We're also playing a lot of Sea Serpents right now. I'm not exactly playing Turtle, so... But I don't know if I want to play Turtles, I could. This play is a little bit more interesting. This lets me have this one-headed go kill these. So if you want to play, if you are playing this deck like this, Sea Serpent leaders aren't actually that useful because they just kind of make it better, easier to play Sea Serpents. Which, like, playing Sea Serpents is great like that, but I don't think it really helps. Rude. So yeah, I mean, so what I was saying, playing Sea Serpents is a leader. Like, it decreases the summoning power of your Sea Serpents and it makes them move farther, I believe. Move faster when they're in your summoning range. I don't remember if there's another ability. Maybe it's increased strength, but if not, fine. But, like, mostly it's really helping you if you're playing Sea Serpents from hand, which we only have a Karyushin in our deck. So that's not really the case. But I keep fusing right into Sea Serpent. If I wanted to play Aquas, I'd kind of have to go for more of a crab turtle slash yeah, definitely crab turtles, but also like turtle birds, generally decent. You can also play Roaring Ocean Snake. There's plenty of other good Aquas to play, but most of them are on the weaker end. We're just going to trap him because actually finishing him off is not very easy. So like you'd want to play stuff like this with Turtle Bird. So I could either play Turtle Birds, which I do like me some Turtle Bird. Turtle Birds are fun. And then you get Steel Shell as an extra equip too. Although, I mean, we have Megamorph in this at some point, so generally not a huge issue. And then the other side of the coin, you have, like, so yeah, you have Turtle Birds, and you can fuse into Crab Turtles. With, I'd have to get a Turtle Oath and then somehow get multiple copies of it, which I can put the password in for the first one, that's fine. But the next copies are an actual pain to get to. And I'd need more 30,000-year white turtles. So, just things to think about. What an actual Aqua deck actually looks like. Because, like, your best Aqua creatures in the game are, like, Duijin, Crab Turtle. That's pretty close to it. Sure is an interesting hand. So I'm just gonna fuse it all out. Might as well. I actually played an Aqua deck like this to get the achievement for doing a 5-card fusion. Looking back at it, I should have just played zombies, but this was totally effective enough. Hey, Joey, or Tristan. See it. No negate attack. Judgeman decided to power himself up a whole bunch as usual. Pretty typical for me to see. I can't really get much closer than this with Violent Rain to get its effect off, so I'll take what I can get. Interesting choice, Joey. So, yeah, I'm still wanting to figure out what I actually want to play. Probably calling this playthrough Aqua, so... maybe I actually play Aqua, you know? Zone Eater is solid, by the way. Super good effect. I should probably have checked if I drew a Pyro before I did that, but that's okay. We're going to take out some of the cards around him just to make this a little easier. And it also lets me spread more water train around with the Aqua Dragon, so makes the duel end quicker. Tell our opponent does that, but it's okay. Queen's double is not very useful at this point in the game. And the game is over. Good job, Wetha. Okay. So that's pretty much how I'd expect a duel against that man to go. There's nothing we want in these flops, so just move on with our lives. There are definitely things in there you could make an argument for, but I don't really know exactly what you're arguing for. Okay, let's try to get through Miss My Valentine over here, and then we'll move on. Oh, I forgot Maiden of the Aqua's like 750 now. Which kind of makes me want to just play Aqua. I also forget, does this fusion actually work with Spiked Seadra? I think it does. If not, I'll be a little sad, but that's okay. This is a great place to put a bunch of water terrain for myself, so go ahead and do that. Let's see if this works. It does. Cool. So I'm just gonna put Furious Seeking in defense. One of those will attack it. Go well. Kind of want to just summon in front of me next turn, so really I just need to bait some of these. Crimson Sunbird. So I don't want to deal with the power decrease. Also, she's gonna have issues with getting her stuff spellbound, so gonna kind of annoying. This is technically weaker than just stopping it Fire Kraken, so it's probably a Crimson Sunbird. You know, we do this entirely for the field. Now, reminder, Mai can move 2 spaces with her leader, so you really want to be mindful of that and make it so that she can't really get away from you super easily. Now, there are a couple ways to ensure that she can't get away from you. The main thing is use this row that's in front of her. If you end up with a creature right here, she can't really get away usually, so that works out pretty well. Otherwise, I don't know. This is, I don't think I'm getting over a Crimson Sunbird. Yeah, not. But my next Violent Rain will get over it. Because I can change more terrain. We have a lot of terrain change in this deck, so you can really take over fields with this kind of water deck. All water decks are good at that. Water is very good at spreading water to the point that your opponents just drown. So keep that in mind if you're playing water. That's kind of how you want to play it. Another Crimson Sunbird. Who would have ever guessed? Well, I don't need to kill any more Crimson Sunbirds. I just wanted to make sure that there was no trap or anything in the way from this attack. I was pretty sure there wasn't, but, you know, I had to double check. Okay. Big W's. Again, Pyros are not terrible. Winged Beasts aren't bad either for us. The problem is none of these are really the greatest Pyros, or, well, the Wing of Wicked Flame is a pretty good Pyro, but there aren't that many great Winged Beasts for us. That is not a great Winged Beast for us. That's an okay one. The thing with, if we're going for Turtle Birds, which I'll consider between episodes. And it's also reincarnation time. So I'll reincarnate between episodes and be back with some results and maybe a decision on what we're actually going to play. Because I could go Sea Serpent, or I could go Aquas. Can't really go Fish yet, but I know somebody requested me to go play Fish, but playing Fish is weird. You just play a whole bunch of Fortress Whales. And you obliterate anybody that's playing Warriors. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and a comment, and have a nice day.